Just about right to go. Prince Keystone, the favourite, linked in on the outside. Australia needing to run first, second and third, or first, second and fourth to take it out. Away they go, and it's Prince Keystone beginning pretty well near the outside. Mr Hyde was one of the first to get away in the centre of the line, and also showing pace down on the inside, Kingston Hula, when they leapt the first one. In behind them is Aqua Grigio the Grey. On its outside is Sandaray, and in behind them Sheridan on the rail as they leap that one. Uncle Ike has got back, and last of all is Palisant. The favourite, Prince Keystone, had gone to the lead now as they come past 100 the first time, and he's 2 to 3 lengths in front of Mr Hyde as he leaps this one. A big leap from the leader. In third placing, scrambling over it, was Kingston Hula, 2 to Sheridan, half to Aqua Grigio, and then 3 lengths Sandaray booting up 3 deep around the outside. Palisant is on the rail, and Uncle Ike between horses last of all. Out of the straight they go now, out to the 2100 metres, and the leader is Prince Keystone, 2 lengths in front of Mr Hyde. A similar break back third is Kingston Hula. 3/4 away Sheridan in third placing, and a length and a half further back in the field Sandaray from Aqua Grigio. Over on the inside is Palisant, and back last of all is Uncle Ike as they leapt the first one on the riverside now, and landing in front was Prince Keystone by a length and a half. A little less than that now as Mr Hyde just moved up slightly to close that gap. About 5 lengths back in the field, and what's been a fast run race is Kingston Hula. A length away to Sheridan when they leap the next hurdle. 3 or 4 lengths further back Palisant, who made a mistake at that, to Aqua Grigio, followed by Uncle Ike and Sandaray last of all as they've gone past the 1600. And here's the next hurdle looming in their sights, and Prince Keystone, the leader over it. Mr Hyde is not letting him have any easy way of it out there in front as they go by the 1400 metres. He's been sitting up there pressuring the leader all the way. A break of 6 or 7 to Sheridan. Half a length away on the inside then Kingston Hula as they go over the next hurdle. And Sheridan in third placing, wrapping the top of that and lost ground. Further back in the field, there's a long break then to Palisant and Uncle Ike, followed by Aqua Grigio as they leap that next hurdle. And back last of all is Sandaray. This field is well strung out now, heading to the 1000 metres. 3 hurdles to jump, and the leader is Prince Keystone by a length, Mr Hyde, who's urged along to stay there. The other 2 are closing the gap. A break of 3 lengths to Sheridan as they go over that hurdle. 2 lengths behind it then Kingston Hula. Running on fairly is Uncle Ike around Palisant, and then a long break of about 10 to 15 lengths away to Sandaray over on the inside of Aqua Grigio. As they came to the turn now, and there's still 2 to jump. There's 600 metres to go. Prince Keystone, the leader. He's a length and a half in front, with Uncle Ike going around the outside to get into second placing. They're followed by Sheridan third on the inside. Battling away only is Mr Hyde, and running on is Palisant. So the Australians are looking pretty good at the top of the straight. There's 2 to jump now, and the leader is Prince Keystone. He's a length and a half in front of Uncle Ike and Palisant on the outside. Prince Keystone jumped it awkwardly. He came out and hampered Uncle Ike on the outside. Uncle Ike is coming home the better. Prince Keystone's been softened up, and Uncle Ike has taken over the running over the last. He lands by a couple of lengths. Into second is Palisant. Mr Hyde's coming again on the outside, and Prince Keystone is battling along strongly. 100 metres to go though, and it's all Uncle Ike for Brett Scott. He's drawing clear, and Uncle Ike goes on to win it by about 5 lengths. Second is Palisant. Third placing to Mr Hyde, and fourth is Prince Keystone. 1, 2, 4 the Australians. That might be enough to steal it. In behind them was Sheridan, and they were followed further back by Sandaray, Kingston Hula, and finishing last of all is Aqua Grigio. The line. Gaelic Jig with an attendant down on the inside, getting a little agitated down there. Now Crixia to come in will complete the line up here. Straight 6 race. Fiery disposition drawn towards the outside. In fact, has the outside gate. Crixia set. Gelino stood well. Curta here in 9 stands up nicely. Starter has them now. About to see them break at the 1200. They're off, and Curta here began well. Enemy seemed to jump up at the start. Gelino got away well. Fiery disposition began running and found the outside rail. Curta here now, Oliver's easing over the heels of these horses in front of him, trying to get to the outside, but there's a division coming down the middle. He's in behind those. Crixia leads that middle division ahead of Enemy, Gelino, Curta here, and Midnight Dances with those, and down on the flat side. So we've virtually got 3 races going on here. At the 800, and Demeter is the leader. Rose Rose of Jugar in the pink is moving up into second position with Ireland Drum, and Gaelic Jiggers just behind them, followed by Defined, and Mercury Lounge isn't far away from the pace, and behind those is Trista Scene. Down on the outside, Fiery Disposition, it's on its lonesome, it's right in the hunt. Fiery Disposition at this stage at the 400. Over on the other side of the course now, and Crixia down the middle of the course is after Ireland Drum and Demeter. Gaelic Jig back on the inside, and Mercury Lounge is coming home fairly. Curta here is a fair way back at the 200 metres now. Fiery Disposition on this side. Crixia in the middle of the track is coming home. Fiery Disposition and Crixia. Midnight Dance is starting to come home in the middle now. Crixia with Mercury Lounge on the inside. Midnight Dance is the one really charging. Midnight Dance is grabbing the man, got up to win. Midnight Dance first. Either Fiery Disposition or Crixia for the minor end of the prize ahead of Mercury Lounge. Back behind those to finish for Gaelic Jig, Curta here, followed by Defined and then Demeter. Next to finish, Gelino out wide from Rose of Jugar. They were trailed further back then by Trista Scene. Knocking up was Ireland Drum towards the end, followed by Lady Glenbrook, who was always well back. And one more Enemy has finished a distant last, just walking over the line. Just the last two to get set. Cascu going up into the line and Run Scotty Run to complete it. 370 for Ascot, 390 Troubadour. Run Scotty Run is set. They're all in and they're off. Off at the 1600 metres and dropping out Run Scotty Run towards the tail, and first out was Kahuna. Bounced out in front ahead of Steeler Scene. Ascot began well, just easing back a little to be about fifth over on the rail. Cascu goes forward. Wilcanya's prominent, so is Logical Reason. Sorting them out now. Logical Reason eventually working to the lead. On its outside is Cascu. Just behind them is Wilcanya outside Kahuna. A length further back Steeler Scene, and a length behind those horses Ascot. 3/4 to a half length away Southern Crown. A couple to Run Scotty Run and Hobgoblin, and last of all is Troubadour. At the 1,000 metres now, Cascu put about a head clear on Logical Reason still with the rail. Around them Steeler Scene improving but wide, and Wilcanya pulling the centre. Kahuna back on the inside, being trailed by Southern Crown. A length to Ascot, a length to Run Scotty Run, followed second last by Hobgoblin, and a half length to Troubadour last on the outside, about 7 or 8 from the leader. Cascu in front, he's about a neck clear from Logical Reason with the rail, and Steeler Scene out deep. They haven't gone all that hard. Wilcanya behind them, followed by Kahuna on the rail, and then came Southern Crown round the outside from Ascot, Run Scotty Run, Troubadour peeling out wide, and Hobgoblin on the fence. Logical Reason booting back to again join Cascu. On the outside is Steeler Scene, and Kahuna's got up on the inside to tackle them. Southern Crown running on, Ascot trying to get into the clear, and Wilcanya likewise. 2 lengths Troubadour just off this leading pack. Kahuna on the rail, Steeler Scene coming after it, 200 to go. Troubadour starting to sprint home from Southern Crown. Kahuna, and on the outside Steeler Scene. Troubadour and Southern Crown. Kahuna just in front of Steeler Scene. Kahuna, Steeler Scene, they hit the line. Kahuna on the inside, I think, has won this. Either Troubadour, Steeler Scene, or close up with those two for a minor end of the prize, Southern Crown. They got away clearly on Ascot and Wilcanya, followed by Cascu, which weakened. So did Logical Reason. Run Scotty Run towards the tail end of the field. And the last to go over the line was Hobgoblin. 8's got it, Kahuna. Number 8, Kahuna, ridden by Matthew Gatt first. Here's Jetlag coming up. Moves in next to Goulburn River, and the field is locked away. First leg of the quaddie about to get underway. In fact, the starter hits the button. They're off at the 1700. And first out, Simply Success down on the inside ahead of My Boy Tommy, drawn for trouble. Jup Well and Carinya Habit settling down fourth the rail. Going forward, Goulburn River on the outside, followed by Finch Hatton, Blur Espion, Jetlag, Prince Charming, and the Decorator is 3 deep and last of all. But plenty of pace about by the 1400, and it's set by Simply Success, sailing along 3 to 4 lengths clear. My Boy Tommy is second. Goulburn River's a neck away third. A length and a half further back in the field, Finch Hatton outside, drawn for trouble. 2.5 to Jetlag, followed by Carinya Habit. One behind them, the Decorated, Blur Espion, and a length to Prince Charming last of all. Simply Success, the leader, out to the 1,000 metre mark, 3 to 4 lengths clear. My Boy Tommy, Goulburn River, sharing second and third. 3 lengths in advance of drawn for trouble ahead to Finch Hatton. 2 lengths to Jetlag, 3/4 back on the rail, Carinya Habit. 1 the Decorator, 1 Blur Espion, and Prince Charming is now under the whip and last. By the 800, and Simply Simply Success still 3 lengths clear. Goulburn River second outside My Boy Tommy. Finch Hatton is fourth. Drawn for Trouble fifth on the rail, followed by Jetlag. A length and a half, Carinya Habit. The Decorator still well back. Prince Charming pulling out, and Blur Espiona dropped out to last. Simply Success leads around the turn near the 500. Straightens for the run to the judge, about 2 lengths in front of Finch Hatton, running on around Goulburn River. My Boy Tommy onto the heels of the leader. Had to check over them. It's Goulburn River dash to the front. Here's Jetlag and Drawn for Trouble coming down the outside, and the Decorator trying to work into the clear. Prince Charming out deep. They're reaching the 250. Goulburn River in front. Finch Hatton coming after it. Down the outside is Jetlag storming home, and Prince Charming coming from last. Jetlag had raced up now and gone to the lead. Prince Charming after it. Finch Hatton, My Boy Tommy pushing back on the inside. Prince Charming is coming home the better though. Takes the lead, and Prince Charming by a neck to Jetlag. About a length. Goulburn River might have got third from My Boy Tommy, Finch Hatton. Then the Decorator, followed by Carinya Habit. A long break, Drawn for Trouble, Blur Espion, and Simply Success. The early leader dropped out to last. Prince Charming, Brett Treble had him under the bat about 800 metres. Who's coming up, and Tosca King, who's a talented but injury-plagued galloper, about to come along and complete the lineup. Tosca King is set, all in, locked away and ready to run. All clears through, and they're off. My Sartorial and Grand Andre both slow to move, and Pipe settled back, and first out was Blazing Sun, bounded out but is going to be tackled early by Damascus Road. Up third is Escorts with Tosca King caught out wide, easing back, and then Lord Quickstep, My Sartorial. Grand Andre going through between horses. Second last is Pipe, and last of all is Paris Dakar. Damascus Road had worked to the lead, heading to the 1,000 metres. Escorts pulls its way up to second. Blazing Sun tucked away third on the inside, having a good run. Tosca King is caught wide, and Grand Andre the centre. A length and a half further back is Lord Quickstep, My Sartorial, Pipe and Paris Dakar on the outside last. Below the 800, about 7 or 8 lengths would cover the field at the most, and Damascus Road nearly joined by Escorts. Tosca King's been wide all the way. Blazing Sun's had a beautiful run fourth over on the rails, needing a touch of luck to get out of that pocket when they corner. Grand Andre is around him, followed by Lord Quickstep. My Sartorial getting up on the inside, followed by Pipe and Paris Dakar. In the straight, Damascus Road the leader, Escorts on the outside, and Blazing Sun squeezes through the gap, and young Rawilla sends him after the lead now with Tosca King coming home. Blazing Sun at the 300 metres. He drew a length in front of Tosca King. Damascus Road gone. Escorts gone. Lord Quickstep is coming home. My Sartorial running on. Blazing Sun's 2 lengths clear from Tosca King. My Sartorial's coming home, but Blazing Sun's well clear. Brad Rawilla's last ride in Apprentice, and he comes up a winner. A brilliant ride too. Blazing Sun beat My Sartorial, Tosca King third. Lord Quickstep fourth, followed by Grand Andre, and back behind those were Escorts, which pulled and weakened, and then Pipe, Paris Dakar, and the last to finish was the early leader, Damascus Road. Number 3, Blazing Sun, the winner, ridden by Brad Rawilla. Trade side now, Innocent Baby is coming up, and Abstaining Tiger will complete the lineup. Does that now, and the field is set to go. Off. Innocent Baby began fast near the outside in company with Abstaining Tiger and Mr. Archibald. Glamorimus is heading out this way as well. In behind them is Magic Clause, and Mariner's Choice has come across to settle last on the grandstand side. Larkham Lad led the flat after 250 ahead of Petite Falou, with Galatea about a length and a half behind those 2 horses on the flat side. Out on the grandstand now, and here it's Glamorimus working to the lead, well away from the rail. Glamorimus is in front. Chasing it is Kazaragi, and with those horses, Innocent Baby, who's under a little bit of pressure there. Abstaining Tiger. Magic Clause is coming home fairly well. Over on the other side, and Petite Falou up level with Larkham Lad clear of Galatea. Glamorimus the leader nearing the 200 metre mark. From Petite Falou down on the inside, Galatea and Magic Clause. Innocent Baby struggling. Glamorimus in front with 100 metres to go from Galatea, and Magic Clause coming home fairly on the outside, but Glamorimus kept going too speedy again. Glamorimus beats Galatea second, and Magic Clause third. Petite Falou about 2 lengths away fourth in front of Kazaragi. Innocent Baby battled only. In behind them, Larkham Lad, Abstaining Tiger, Mr. Archibald, and Mariner's Choice last to greet the judge. Number 4 leading virtually all the way, plotting a course well away from the rails on the outside. Here's Indy Raj coming up into the line, and Spirit of Demas is going to take the outside gate. Indy Raj now 350, open the hatch into 390, 580 Spirit of Demas, 550 Master Pondon. Spirit of Demas is ready, they're set to go. They're off over at the 2,000 metres, and Sizzling Sam was the first out. Law of the Land got away well inside him, and then follows Open the Hatch, the grey settling third. Around it, Napier Street, Spirit of Demas going up wide. Nordic Blue just behind them, getting its head up and reefing early. Master Ponton over on the rails, followed then by Indy Raj, who settles next to last, and McFlash between horses last of all. By the 1,700 metres, and Sizzling Sam left alone in front by 2 lengths, Law of the Land. Nordic Blue over on the fence in third placing, followed by Napier Street, fourth outside, Open the Hatch. Then Spirit of Demas, who's caught out wide there and wants to pull a bit. Master Ponton on the fence, followed further back by Indy Raj next to last, and a length and a quarter McFlash last of all. Haven't gone all that hard by the 1,400 metres, and the leader is Sizzling Sam. He's a length and a half clear. Law of the Land is second, Nordic Blue, the fence is third. 2 lengths Open the Hatch, having a good run fourth on the inside. A neck Napier Street on his outside, 2 to Master Ponton on the rails, being followed then by Spirit of Demas. Little more pace in the race here, a couple of lengths away in the field, Indy Raj and McFlash. Sizzling Sam at the 1,000, a length and a half, Nordic Blue, 2 Law of the Land. Open the Hatch, the grey, fourth on the inside, and 1 Napier Street, followed by Master Ponton, Spirit of Demas third to last, coming down the side. And then Indy Raj on the outside of McFlash. Sizzling Sam at the 800, led by about a head to Nordic Blue. 2 Open the Hatch, who's had a perfect run. Napier Street next, a length and a half away from Master Ponton. Indy Raj is starting his run. Law of the Land is dropping out. He's now third last, followed by McFlash and Spirit of Demas. At the turn, Nordic Blue moved up and has taken the lead from Sizzling Sam. Open the Hatch is poised to pounce there. Napier Street following him home. Came out underneath the neck of Indy Raj, who got pushed a bit wide. And Master Ponton is in the clear. They're well in the straight. Sizzling Sam's kicking back. Sizzling Sam being tackled by Open the Hatch, and Master Ponton is joining in quickly. Open the Hatch and Master Ponton now go to the lead with Indy Raj on the outside closing. Master Ponton takes the lead from Open the Hatch, 150 to go. Master Ponton drew a half length clear on Open the Hatch, who's kicking back fairly well. Master Ponton, Open the Hatch. Master Ponton ahead in front. He's holding on, and Master Ponton wanted to head Open the Hatch. A length and a half, Indy Raj third ahead of McFlash, and then Napier Street. Next to finish, Sizzling Sam, followed by Nordic Blue. Spirit of Demas and Law of the Land was last to hit the line. Master Ponton finishing a shade too well under Stephen Baster to get the prize, number 9. Ankle biter now 450. Drawn towards the inside. Fairy Garden takes a middle gate. Supreme Grinder in 1. They stand up pretty good. 1,800 metres for the last on the card. All clears through and they're off, and Ankle Biter began well towards the inside. Supreme Grinder got away well, and so did Quietly Adamant. Makeover going forward early. Ethlin outside her, and Senya Sira fired up from an outside gate is going towards the leaders as they settle down. And going past the 1,600 metres now, Supreme Grinder on the inside, one of the leaders up there, but Senya Sira working up to take it on. Makeover just behind those with Ethlin around it, so Makeover's back to fourth, a length and a half. Ankle Biter fifth, Quit Leader goes forward around it now. Then Quietly Adamant, 3 lengths behind these horses. Gin Sling on the inside of Miss Cherie. More than 2 lengths to Hindu Dancer, being followed by Light Start. And then Golden Gossamer, 1 to Oh Joy, Fairy Garden. Cool Court back to the tail there in company with Diamba. They're well strung out. The pace on, set by Senya Sira. Leads by about 2 1/4 Supreme Grinder. 2 Ethlin, 1 Quit Leader fourth, and Makeover a half away fifth. 2 to Ankle Biter, a length and a half to Quietly Adamant, followed then by Miss Cherie on the outside of Gin Sling. 2 Hindu Dancer, 1 Light Start, Golden Gossamer, followed by Oh Joy, should appreciate the pace. She's outside Fairy Garden, Diamba next to last, and a couple of Cool Court, who's ridden along and last of all as they came to the turn, where Senya Sira, the leader at the 600s, going to corner 2 in front of Supreme Grinder. Ethlin is third, followed then by Miss Cherie, working home around Quietly Adamant, Quit Leader. Makeover's under pressure on the inside, Gin Sling is next, and Oh Joy's got to the middle of the track as they corner from Golden Gossamer. It's Senya Sira, the leader at the 400, still 3 lengths clear from Supreme Grinder. Quietly Adamant, Miss Cherie is coming home after the leader. Gin Sling and Oh Joy are coming down the outside. Senya Sira's come back to the field at the 200. Ankle Biter's threading through down near the inside. She's sprinting hard with Supreme Grinder. Miss Cherie, Oh Joy and Gin Sling out wide. Ankle Biter got up on the inside at the 100 to lead Miss Cherie. Gin Sling and Oh Joy. Ankle Biter under the whip, draws clear in the last bit. Ankle Biter wins it nearly a length on the line to Gin Sling second and Miss Cherie third. Close up Oh Joy. They got right away on the rest. Supreme Grinder followed by Fairy Garden, Diamba, and next to finish in the race, Quietly Adamant, Golden Gossamer, Fairy Garden, Ethlyn, Light Start, Cool Court, Hindu Dancer, Senya Sirra. Makeover's tired badly, beating only one to the line, and that was Quintlita. Number 1 Ankle Biter, the winner of the last on the card. Number 1 Ankle Biter, Brett Gardner takes the last. Second to number 3 Gin Sling, and third number 11 Miss Cherie. Numbers official are 1, 3 and 11.